I say here's another video we got. So today I want to talk about why circumcision is bad. We can go in all of the ancient texts, hundreds of books talking about why circumcision is bad. There's two of the main reasons why we think circumcision is bad. Circumcision, right? Number one is, girl, these boys don't be circumcised. See, all women have gotten, I'm going to deal with this from an occult perspective. I'm going to take it to the scholarship. You know, I come from the school, Bobby Hemmett, Dr. Clark, Dr. Blair. I'm like one of the old teachers. So I like to go to the scholarship. I'm not going to just do a video and run my mouth and not back up what I'm saying. Three reasons that we say circumcision. Number one, our women have been taught that a man who's uncircumcised, oh no, girl, his thing ugly, girl. Oh no, girl, his skin on that thing, girl. No, girl, girl, no, that don't look right to me. No, baby, you was taught that way. You was taught that it was ugly. You was taught that it wasn't pleasant. Listen, there was a time you didn't worry about that. And I'm going to get into the text and deal with this. So number one is women are taught that cropping it makes it more appealing. Number two, girl, them men don't clean themselves the proper way, girl. They be smelling. Girl, a man who ain't circumcised, girl, they got bacteria, all this and all that. There was a time when men were taught how to properly clean themselves by their mothers every day. Properly clean themselves twice a day. So we're going to throw that out. We're going to see men, they tell you in the ancient text that the man penis, like the woman's vagina, the man penis release a natural oil, a natural lubricant. That lubricant is made for when you have sex, that you can slide right up in there. But so it's a lubricant that naturally comes on it. We're dealing with melanin. We're dealing with no KY action. We're dealing with a natural lubricant. That's what it is. It's an oil. But men don't know how to properly, at night, they don't know how to get that thing right. Knock the dust off the old block. They're not taught how to properly do that. So number one is, women think that is unappealing. Number two, smell, bacteria, stuff like that. Number three, when you go into the text, they talk about it from a ritual perspective. Well, I want to show God. See, when they created that thing in the Bible, talking about something, we're going to snip you, the Hebrews or the Israelites, or we're going to show God that every man that snipped, you part of the chosen people. Baby, let me tell you something. The creator, the maker, Allah, Jesus, whoever you call him, he didn't make no mistakes when he created a man. If the man needed to come out with a haircut or with a cropped penis, he would have came out with the extra skin not being known now. If a man needed to come out, so you telling me the Lord made a mistake? He put too much skin down now? The ultimate one, the great one, the creator. So number three, they do it from ritual, for ritual practices. So let's get into the text and deal with this uncircumcised thing. This circumcision. Let's deal with circumcision or uncircumcision. The first book we're going to go to is Everything is Under Control. Conspiracies, Cults, Cover-Ups by Robert Antoine Wilson. Now I'm going to zoom in because this camera's $1,000. When I zoom in, I'm going to block out and the book is going to zoom in. So look at this bad camera. You see that? See how it blocked me out? But you can see the book. That's the book right there. Robert Antoine Wilson. Right? Notice I can get close to it. It's going to find it. That's how bad this camera is, right? So in this book, Everything is Under Control. Let's get to the scholarship and deal with this circumcision thing. To cut the penis or not to cut the penis? I need to know what I'm doing to my son. Let's get in the book and let's go to page 112. And in the book, Everything is Under Control. Conspiracies, cults, and cover-ups. On page 112, let me show it to you because the camera's so bad. Let me show you what I'm getting ready to read. You see this right here? Circumcision conspiracy. Circumcision conspiracy. And it says, although male circumcision is accepted by our society at large as a rational health measure. Didn't I just finish saying that? Bacteria, all this and all that. As a rational health measure and only female circumcision as practiced in other and hence less rational societies is regarded as barbaric. Some people rather strongly held opposing views about this. Circumcision is what? Barbaric. Dr. Paul, now we're going to get into what the doctors say about this. Dr. Paul, general best known as the father of the famous Beverly Hills Madam Hindi Phyllis, and the pediatrician for Madonna and Child. He's a pediatrician. He know what he's talking about. Is also a vehement foe of circumcision. This doctor don't care about circumcision. He's a pediatrician. In his paper, The Function of the Foreskin, he argues that male circumcision has no more health justification than female circumcision. This is a pediatrician telling you that it's foolish. Watch this. Must be the truth. The real purpose of the ritual, he says, is the same as in the female version. Watch this. To destroy the most sensitive sexual parts and thereby decrease sexual desire. Now, this is a doctor telling you, right? The real purpose of the ritual of clipping a tip is to destroy the most sensitive sexual parts, thereby decreasing sexual desire. So if your foreskin that has a purpose, it covers your head. When you clip that, you clipping some of the most sensitive stuff. So now that's why some brothers, when they're in a box, it's taking them too long to come. That's why some brothers, when you're going down on them, they don't feel it. They don't feel it. They have become desensitized because they cropped it, because they mutilated themselves, because they cut off something that they needed, that the universe put you there. The universe put it there because it was part of the piece. Those of us who have been circumcised were mutilated. You see that? Huh? Those of us who have been circumcised were mutilated. He says the infant's cry during this ritual is not like any other cry you hear from a baby, and calls it a cry of severe pain. We go into the text what the doctors say. We ain't done yet. The National Organization of Restoring Men, NORM. There's an organization out there for restoring men that completely go against this circumcision thing, right? Watch this. Doctors Opposing Circumcision, DOC, headquarters in Seattle, says its educational program has cut male circumcision rate in this country from 90% when it began to be 60% now. So we're going to jump out this book talking about how it's mutilation. We're talking about circumcision. See, we was taught wrong. You cutting off something that was sensitive. See, a man who not circumcised. Man, let me get to the other book. Eve's Secrets. A New Theory of Female Sexuality. Y'all know I come with the scholarship. Man, y'all know I'm not just talking. Eve's Secrets. And it says in Eve's Secrets, I got to go in and get the information. In Eve's Secrets, on page 140, it says, this what the Indian boys used to say, the native boys used to say when they used to sit down amongst each other. The native boys who collect together in the stations of the plantations, slave boys, native boys, we used to get together in the plantations, discuss sexual matters amongst themselves, and it is well known that those who are circumcised have much less. And somebody go come on my video, brother, I don't know what you're talking about, brother, I still got my feeling. Man, listen, I'm just giving scholarship out. Don't question me. This video is pre-recorded. I want somebody to type in the comments, I hear you. I'm not here to fight. It is well known that those who are circumcised have much less tactile sensibility in the glands than those who are not. This is what they've been talking about this. They've been sitting down talking about, man, look, I got my shit cut. I feel, but it's a different feeling. But the dudes who are not circumcised, like, man, as soon as I get in it, ooh, baby, wait, oh. That's like, look, let me finish this. The circumcised men admit, frankly, that they take longer before ejaculation than their fellows. We done with the books. That's like when a man let one go. He's supposed to get sensitive and be running and, ooh, babe, wait, screaming, babe, stop, whoa, all this. He let one go, and he just sitting there like nothing ain't wrong because he's desensitized. When you cut the skin off, what happens is, even when you doing this as a woman, when you moving it, that extra skin is gone. See this? This is what happened. That extra skin is gone. But when it's there, you see he still got a glove on it. You see what I'm saying? You see that glove on it? Look. You still got, you got movement now. So when you're making love to the woman, the movement is better. You see what I'm saying? There's more friction. There's more sliding back and forthness on this thing. You understand me? You got to get back to where it's natural. You got to be that natural, though, where it's natural. And some of you out there, you've got so accustomed to this, to what Western society say. So I just really wanted to tap into this and deal with this video because we have to look at things from a different perspective. When God created us, he didn't make no flaws with us. When the Creator made us, he made no flaws with this physical body. Circumcising women, circumcising men. The Creator made no flaws. We got to go back to what the text say. The Creator made no flaws when he created this avatar. They tell you in the book Melanin by Richard King, they say in Kemet, there was a law prohibiting us to alter our skin. There was a law prohibiting us to alter our skin. It said that our skin, our body was perfectly made. And that's all I got to say about that. I say.